Alright, what is good YouTube? It's your boy GwoppyTrai back in with another episode for you guys here on the channel, and I got a little bit of a different setup going on this time. Since the last video I did, the last shoe review I did like this, was a complete utter disaster, at least in my eyes. I'm a perfectionist, so when I saw that it came out blurry and I didn't have time to redo the video, I was like, you know what, this setup is not going to work, I have to do something different. So anyways, I have a new setup, but that's not going to stop me from doing these shoe reviews for you guys and getting out this fire content for you guys. And today you guys already see the video on the channel. You already see what I'm about to unbox today. Because last time I was up on here, I did a shoe review for the Jumpman jacks. And you guys already see the title, you guys see the thumbnail. You already know what shoe I'm going to talk about once again. But this time it's going to be a little bit different. So last time I reviewed the Jumpman jacks, which is Travis Scott's signature shoe that he released a good solid few months ago, to tell you the truth. And like I said in the last video, I wasn't aware. I didn't get the memo that he had his own signature shoe. So that's why I was so late to doing this, and I just got back to doing reviews. But not only did I do that video like last week or like a week and a half ago, but my other sponsor that I always do videos for, they hooked me up once again. They heard that I'm back to doing reviews, and they hooked me up once again. And I already took a little peek of what they sent me. So y'all already know what I'm about to get into. We're going to get into another Jumpman Jack Travis Scott unboxing here on the channel. And this time it's going to be on the dark Mochas. And I was already excited for this video. I already took a little peek and got my pictures out to send to them so like they can make sure that I got them okay. And with that being said, let's already get into this. I'm already excited for this one because if I'm going to be honest with you, this shoe doesn't really release until October. But I already know that this is probably going to be the shoe of the year. I already know this is probably going to be the shoe of the year, or at least like the most popular colorway for this shoe for Travis Scott. And this time the box is actually appropriate for the colorway that we're about to talk about today. Alright, so getting into the nitty gritty now, of course you already know, if y'all seen my last video on the Jumpman jacks, the box, all over brown box, Cactus Jack branding all over it, Jumpman all over the box. I'm actually impressed that they actually went all in for the box this time. And they actually, you know, since it's a $200 shoe, may as well get a little bit more goodies in there. But the color code for this is actually dark mocha and black. Now, it's going to be an all-over suede brown and a black shoe. And honestly, brown is Travis Scott's color. It's his color. That's why he always go for brown for everything. You look at his lineup of shoes, there's brown everywhere. So it's his favorite color. And honestly, I'm kind of leaning into the brown more days anyways, because brown isn't really that bad of a color. Tell you the truth, it was only a bad color to me back in the day because you got clowned where I was from if you walked out the house wearing brown. So anyways, let's actually get into the shoe. And honestly, and also I almost forgot, so my sponsors are in the link tree down below. Alright, so getting over the box, honestly I gotta like the box. Now I do have my other Jumpman jacks up there, so I will compare them in a second. But just like the last colorway that I reviewed here on the channel, the sail and dark mochas. Oh no, it's the sail colorway, but it has a little bit of brown in it. But this time around, what they opted for, the last dust bag that came was a all over nylon like brownish olive bag. This time it's gonna be an all over black bag, and as you guys can see, Jumpman on one side, Cactus Jack stitch mouth on the other, and also the drawstrings covered in orange. And also the one thing that I forgot to do this the last video, but I forgot to cover the details of like the box and like the paper. Now a couple of my friends actually like pointed out that I didn't cover this in the last video, and it was that if the paper had the Cactus Jack branding not only on the brown but also on the white paper as well. It's supposed to have that. Now my other pair does have that. I just forgot to cover that. But as you guys can see, depending on how the light hits, you can see it. As you guys can see, you can see the Cactus Jack, or you can see like the Jack branding that's all over the paper as the light hits it. Now let me also see if I can get the lighting better on this camera for you guys so you guys can actually see it some more. So yeah, depending on the lighting, you guys can see it. Now you're mainly gonna see this a lot more if the light bounces off this. So that's one of the two details that I missed, and then the other details getting into the shoes itself. Now the other shoe, now my shoes didn't have this, but it did have the Cactus Jack branding just like it did on the brown paper right here. But on the white paper, it has that same thing too. Now I don't know how well you guys can see this, but it also has the Jack branding depending on how the light hits it. I'm trying to get the light to show this, or the camera to focus in on this. But mainly you'll see this better once you have it in person. I know my $1,000 Sony camera isn't giving it much justice, but that's also another detail. And another detail that I forgot to mention is that it has this sticker right here, and it says the Jack brand, the Jack graphic will wear with use over time. Now they forgot to include these stickers on my last video, but I think they might have fell off and I might have misplaced them somewhere. But someone told me, I was watching somebody else's video on these shoes originally. I think it was what is his name, Seth Farland, I think it is. And he said that the Jack branding that's on the bottom is a feature. Nike is calling this a feature that it's gonna wear off over time, which to me sounds pure lazy, because they know good and damn well that they know people is gonna go out and buy the shoe, they're gonna wear the shoe, and then people are gonna for sure keep it dead stock now, because if this is gonna peel off and wear down over time, then what's the point of wearing it? That's one of the main details of this shoe. Anyway, that's one shoe down. Now also let me get the other shoe out of here. Now I'm debating on if I should even keep this paper to begin with. I know people is hoarding this paper like there's another Great Depression right around the corner. But here's the other shoe, and of course it still has the other sticker. It comes with two stickers to let you know, but yeah, it comes with two stickers. I think mine might have fell off somewhere. But here's the two shoes right here in hand, and here is the dark mocha in black Travis Scott Jumpman Jacks. And honestly, these shoes, when I first saw the leaked pictures, like, I thought the shoe was ugly, but the more you kind of look at it, it's kind of like one of those shoes. It kind of reminds me of like when people was reviewing the original Air Jordan 1 Travis Scott lows. Y'all remember the very first pair that came out, and people were saying, oh, this colorway is ugly, like this, that, and the third. They should have made this Nike swoosh a different color. I feel like that's what they're going for with this shoe, except the Nike swoosh, the reverse Nike swoosh, is all over black. And honestly, the more black it is, honestly, the more it fits, because the Travis Scott, the first Travis Scott Air Jordan 1 low, and that's mainly how they based his shoe off of, is that it had a lot of colors all over the place, and that was one of the reasons why I didn't like it. But here, I just love my two-tone colored shoes. Now, let me also get the left shoe out. I'm gonna use the left shoe to review this, and then I'm gonna keep the right shoe on display right here. So close this up and then keep this right here. Now, more or less, I gotta say, like, the more I look at this shoe, the more it reminds you of an Air Jordan 1 low or a Nike SB Dunk. Like, if you look at it, if you were to like, if you were like back here, right, and then you squint your eyes, you look down, and then you see my shoes on my feet. You see the shoes on my feet, you thinking, is he wearing Air Jordan 1 lows? Is he wearing SB Dunks? That's what it kind of looks like. So I know good and well that they combined certain aspects of the Air Jordan 1 low and the Nike SB Dunk, and they combined it into one. But I gotta say, I really love the craftsmanship on this, and also I love the suede that's on the nubuck on this that's on this brown, because y'all know I'm a sucker for suede. So when I heard that this was coming in nylon and suede, and the brown was gonna be all over suede, I had to get my hands on these and to go with my other Jumpman Jacksons up there. But overall, two-tone black and brown theme that's going on all over suede, super buttery suede. Like my sponsors, they always get the suede down on the Travis Scotts. They always do. They always do. And I love suede for one of two reasons. One, it kind of color shifts. So if you were to rub your, like, okay, now this is a good example. If you rub your finger over it one way, it's a lighter color. Other way, it's a darker color. And then it also reacts to the lighting as well. So that's the one reason why I also love suede. Now the logos, okay, of course you have your reverse Nike swoosh one side, regular Nike swoosh on the medial side, the Jumpman Jack logo with the three prongs over his head, that's all over black and stitched down. Honestly, I love that detail. It's like when you see like little details like this, it kind of makes a shoe a little bit better. The strap all over suede. Some people hate this strap. I know a lot of people, when I was all over the internet reading about these shoes, is that they said they hated this strap. They hated this strap. It looked like a kid's shoe. But they also have this on a lot of the other men's shoes as well. Like, I think they got a pair of Air Maxes that's like this. So I don't know why people is hating. They just hating just to hate. But honestly, I can see why, because this is something a kid would wear. If you look at it from a distance, this is something a kid would wear. Like, if you remove the laces and then you put on another strap, just like this, you put another strap up here, no laces, this looks like a kid's shoe. So I can kind of understand why. I can kind of understand the justification for the hate. Oh, and I finally figured out what this logo is that's right here on the strap. And I was reading about this everywhere. People is telling me that this is not only Travis Scott's new logo for his Jumpman jacks, but it also supposed to spell TS in whatever the hell this is. It literally looked like someone took an ink pen and then just scribbled all over the concept design board, and then they put this as Travis Scott's logo. Like, I just generally don't understand. But hey, if that's his logo, that's his logo. It's not my shoe. I can't tell him what to do with his shoe. Then of course the stitch mouth is on the back. Then I did also say this in my last video that of course you have the cement style like bottoms. Now I did also read this is that Travis Scott, when I first saw the commercial for this, like a week or so back before I did the review for these, he said that this is supposed to be like an everyday, like, do whatever you want shoe. You can hoop in these shoes, you can box in these shoes, you can hike in these shoes, train in these shoes. It's like, first of all, if I'm wearing a $200 pair of Jordans, I'm not going hiking in them. That's like Daphne from Scooby-Doo going hiking in high heel boots. Like, it just doesn't make much sense. Other than that, I also gotta see if the cement design is also on the insole as well, because I know it was on the sale and it's on the University Red. Now, oh yeah, it is on here. So this time around it's like a light, it's like a black and a brown, but it's like a bluish black and brown. So I think they're changing up the insole this time. Instead, last time it was matching the cement outsoles for the insoles. So if you were to take the insole out, you see the same exact outsole design on the insoles. But I think they're changing it up this time. And now getting into the laces, now I always love it when they include a lot of laces like this, because like, you spending all this money on shoes, it better come with some additional laces so you can style it up and make it your own. But this time, just like last time, you have 4 total lace options. So you have the standard black that already comes in. Honestly, I'm gonna either keep the black ones in, or I'm gonna trade it for the brown ones. But then you also have brown. You also have the black and white with the polka dots, and then you have the sail white. Now, honestly, the sail white will make these pop. The black and white ones will honestly be the best because it'll also match the jack that's on the bottom. Now, quality-wise for these pair of shoes that I got free of charge, might I add, is that honestly, it looks a lot better. Like, they always nail every single detail down with these shoes, and I don't see any flaws. I don't see any double stitching or anything. Like, the shoe is overall just perfect. It is beyond perfect, and these shoes haven't even been released yet. I got an early pair of these, and these don't even release until October. So honestly, like, I'm gonna have to hold on to these. I'm planning on getting the University Red Jumpman jacks, but I still have to get my hands on them. I still gotta wait to get my hands on them to review them. So I'm planning on completing the set, but they're also talking about they're gonna put out a lot more colorways of this shoe, like come 2025, early 2025. So we're getting 3 colorways for this shoe, and it just released this year. We got the sails, we got the University Reds, and then of course we're getting these in October. And these are going to be releasing for $200. But good luck trying to get these on the Nike site, because I can already tell you and guarantee you that you're not going to hit for these. You're not hitting on these come October. So you may as well do what you can, because I am not paying resale for anything. I'm not paying resale for nothing. Now, in terms of which shoe I currently like better, now let me get out my other pair of Jumpman jacks, because I did say in my last video that I like the University Reds more than I like the sale ones that I got, but let me see, because the black and brown, honestly, I kind of like these better than the ones I already got right now. And comparing these, now, I do like that it is a gum bottom. Now, I love the gum bottoms on these. I already wore these, so if you guys see any creases, that's me. I wore them already. But I already love how the fact that it's a gum bottom and then it has the jack on the bottom, like this in black. Now, on the mochas, on the dark mochas, it's a black with a white on the bottom. Now, the black, you can get away with doing a lot more with outsole that's all black, but this jack right here, if this is gonna wear down, then I don't want to wear them because like it's gonna be blatantly obvious that it's gonna be worn. But with these, with gum bottoms, you can get away with a lot more. But overall, the colorway, which I like better, which one do I like better? To tell you the truth, I like the black and the brown because I wear a lot of all black. You guys see it. I wear a lot of all black with my skinny jeans. So whenever I'm wearing all black, I got rid of a lot of all black shoes, or I mainly wear a lot of shoes that got black in them so it can match my all black fit. Now with these, I'm starting to wear a lot more white, at least while I can, because it's still summertime before the fall hits. So and obviously white shoes after Labor Day. I don't know who came up with that stupid rule, but they saying white shoes after Labor Day is a no-go. And I'm like, I don't understand why. I bought the shoes and it's my shoe. You can't tell me what to do with my shoe. But I do like this because it makes the shoe pop. So it really just depends on like what type of fit you're going for the day. So honestly speaking, I will probably have to give it to these, and I'll probably be wearing these a lot more than I will be wearing these, because I did get compliments in this, but I feel like I'm gonna get a lot more compliments wearing these, especially if I'm matching, because I wear a lot of two-tone clothes, so I'm gonna try to match wherever I can. But overall speaking, now wrapping this video up, now how would I rate these shoes on a 1 to 10 scale? What did I give these sales? I gave them, what did I give them? A 9 out of 10? And I gave them a 9 out of 10 because if it was a mid-top, it would have been a 9.5, 10 out of 10. But with the colorway, you know what? Just off the colorway alone, I'll give it a 9.5. I'll give it a 9 out of 10. I'll give it a 9 out of 10. I think that's fair because I gave these a 9 out of 10. And the colorway, I did like the colorway. I do like the colorway on these better. And overall, they're both constructed really good and all this other stuff. So honestly, yeah, 9.5 is really fair. It's really fair. But anyways, that's gonna wrap up this video, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and I'm still gonna practice with this setup. Like my stand, or like not my stand, but my tripod setup is not tall enough. So I'm either gonna have to be way back here, or I'm gonna try to figure something out. So anyways, if you guys like this video, make sure you guys hit that thumbs up, share it with your friends, your peeps, anybody that's interested in getting this shoe. Like, send it to them. Send it to them. The proof is gonna be in the pudding on whether or not they should get this shoe come October or right now. And also, like always, my sponsor will be in my link tree down below. You guys can get this shoe with my coupon code and to support your boy in any possible way you can. But with that being said, I'm gonna throw these on feet, and then I'm gonna get my fishing pole and everything ready so I can go fishing, because I'm losing daylight. So I gotta get this video uploaded ASAP. With that being said, this is your boy Gwop. Make sure you guys like and subscribe if you're new. I'm gonna throw these bad boys on feet. Travis, yes, I'm still mad at you for me missing out on the Travis Scott Air Jordan 1 fragment release a couple years ago and not being able to get my hands on it due to bots. But we're square now because I got my own signature shoe. And I'm out, bro. Deuces.